one job, and everything is gonna be okay. Now we have to do, and it's time to go. I think that we all know that Johnny Boy is on his way. Jump in the car, Murphy is the gas. Doesn't take long before we hear the sirens blast. But we all stay calm, cause there ain't no way. Yeah, we all stay calm, cause there ain't none of those coppers gonna lock us up today. No way.
So I wanted to say something about the tools I'm using here. This is a like a shear. You might think, oh man, why isn't you just using that for everything? It's great, no sparks, cuts nice, and it cuts okay. It kind of leaves a little bit of a weird edge, just because of the way it's pressing through that. It kind of tends to warp the edge just a touch, so like there's kind of this little ramp up right at the edge, but it does do those nice long cuts really well. And the benefit of that, and the biggest benefit, is the lack of heat. So if I was to cut it with my cutoff wheel, it could warp it. So to prevent warping it with a cutoff, you just kind of score it, come back and cut it, and then cut all the way through. Obviously that takes some time. Getting hit with sparks isn't the greatest, but that isn't going to do this rounded edge. You know, it can't curve that much. It can do a gradual curve, but it can't curve that much. So there's a little nibbler that'll just cut out these little horseshoes that I got, and that's great, except for those little cuts that it makes. Those little horseshoes, they go kind of everywhere, and they're just extremely sharp, and so you kind of have to watch where you're letting those land. Like, you wouldn't want to be inside the vehicle without something laying on the floor to catch it, or they're just nasty little bastards. So we're using a combination of the cutoff wheel, and then to finish off that cut we're using the grinder. Anyways, just a little bit about my cutting tools. So we got her up there. Let's check our fit here. Not too bad. A lot of times this takes a lot of going back and forth, but looks like we need to hit it here. So let's use soapstone. I want to hit somewhere in there. Bring it down to somewhere like that.
You got the guns, I got the bags. One too many's hard, tired of working for the man. Can't keep it watch, we're behind the wheel. Hope it doesn't come to this, but we ain't afraid to kill. Everyone stay calm, that's what we say. As long as everything goes smooth, no one's gonna die today. Everyone stay calm, that's what we say. Put all the money in our bags and we'll be on our way. All it takes is one job, oh yeah. All it takes is one job, one job.
I'm trying to think of the last time this thing was outside. When we had the motor put in. So it didn't have a body at all last time it rolled in. We had a cowl and a front clip.
Yeah. I think it might have had the old windshield still.
Oh yeah, because I cut off the cab. There was a little bit of a truck cab on there, and I cut that apart to where it was just two small windshield posts, and we went from there. But y'all have been asking about seeing this thing outside, and here we finally are. Take it in, boys, take it in. Like some fine, I don't know what's good. Dr. Pepper's popular. Like a fine, cool fountain Dr. Pepper. The roof rack I'm really digging. That was not easy, just like the rest of it. But and then where you can kind of see the air conditioner sticking up there, we're gonna make kind of a faux suitcase, and we'll just probably have the two suitcase sides on it. It won't actually cover it in the front or the back, so it can breathe and whatnot, not overheat. But we'll have the sides kind of posted up with some travel stickers and whatnot. I don't know if we'll make it out of a real suitcase or just kind of upholster some sheet metal or whatever. But letting her idle for a while. Still hasn't come up to temperature, so that's good. The gaps are actually looking pretty good, which has been a thing. I'm really happy with it. It's really an amazing piece of work. I'd like to do a few different things with it. One thing I'd like to do is Hot Wheels Legends. I think it's a good candidate for a Hot Wheels. It's kind of what we're going for here is kind of a Hot Wheels look. Wild, not normal, or not some just like hokey kind of restoration, you know, because a lot of people would do a hokey restoration with something like this. I mean, it's so rare, you know. There was only 23 of these made in '58. This is number 24 because we made it from nothing. You know, a lot of times you just see those, you know, those old 8-lug split rims going back on and stuff like that, and after Duramaxing it and all that. I just not interested in that, you know. Want to do something wild, something weird. And luckily I have an awesome customer, Mr. Danny, and he's kind of just let me loose, which this is what you get when you let me loose. Something that's just correct and beautiful. I've had some customers come in here and they really want to quarterback it, and then you end up with just something weird, you know. Sometimes you just got to trust the person you hired, that since they've been doing it their whole life, they kind of know what they're gonna do, kind of know what they're doing, you know. Kind of like the old thing, you don't tell a cowboy what to do, you know. But combination of an awesome customer and us here at Night Shift Customs, this is what you get. Also, please don't forget to like and subscribe. You'll get to see things like this get finished up. Really proud of it. I am. I'm actually really proud of this one. It's really come along. It's very cool.
All it takes is one job, oh yeah. All it takes is one job, and